Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to do is start the process of building out a brand new Type X3 replacement. So you've seen videos before where I've used the original Type X3, the arcade hardware, to play the Type X3 multi game. And you've seen some of the games and stuff like that on the arcade system and everything else. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually build out a replacement Type X3 using computer parts and use a modified version of that multi-game that I showed before. But this one will be all off-the-shelf PC parts. So as far as components, what we'll be using, we're going to start off with the base is going to be the Fantex Evolv Shift XT. That's going to be our casing. We're going to be using a ROG Strix 7390i gaming, so that's going to be a mini ITX board. We're going to use a Fantex Revolt SFX 750 power supply for the GPU. I know somebody's out there and say, hey, put the 3090 Ti. No. We don't need that to play Type X2, Type X3, Type X4 games. So we're just going to put a GTX 1070 in there as far as the GPU. For the CPU, we're going to be using a, if we can get this in there so you can see it. This is going to be a i7 9700K for the CPU. So that's what we'll be using. For RAM, we're going to put 16 gigs of RAM in there, which is more than enough in there. So we'll be using this RAM right here. So 16 gigs of that. We'll have various different SSDs in there. So this is just an example of the SSDs we'll have in there, multiple SSDs in there. Running it, cooling. I'm going to start off with just an air cooler inside there. See how that does as far as the temperature. Remember, this case is going to be very small and everything else. If I see that the temperatures are not at the acceptable rate that I want, then I'll put a all-in-one water cooling kit inside there. But I'm going to start off with that one, see how it goes, and then after that, move forward and see if I need to upgrade the cooling. So there you go. This will be brand new experiment, if you will, running the Type X multi-game, Type X3 multi-game that you saw before. But this will be in all computer, off-the-shelf computer parts, just as a proof of concept for some people who doesn't want to actually buy a Type X3 arcade hardware and actually get that and run it that way. We're running in this, get it everything set up, boot it up and everything else. And then we'll actually have this one running in this arcade cabinet over here, which is the original Namco 9R. So we'll have it running in that one. We'll keep the original, air quote, Type X3 arcade hardware running in the Vulex. So we'll be able to compare, contrast, and everything else. So we'll get that up and running. So yeah, stay tuned. Any comments, questions, put them inside on the video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Be safe, and please remember to like and subscribe. Peace. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as stated in the previous video, we are building out a new Type X3 arcade system. So we're going to build it out using computer parts. And so we're going to be using the Evolv Shift XT as the base or the computer case for it. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing video for the Shift and we'll get it going. All right, so first thing looks like we're greeted with is an accessory kit. And we'll take this off. And let's see how we take this out without breaking it. Something's in here. We'll take a look. So let's see what we have in here. Okay. Filters. Set that to the side. And let's see how we open this up. Here we go. For those who haven't been reading up or hearing about this system, what's nice about it is that you can actually expand. So you'll be able to adjust the height as needed, which is very nice. It does fit a full-size GPU, so as I stated before, you can put any of your standard GPUs inside over here. Standard power supply can fit inside here. Well, not a standard size, it's a ITX power supply that'll fit in that, so nice. It came undamaged, very nice. The video doesn't give justice of how sleek this color is on here. It's very nice. So this will work out very nice in just the top for those who wants to see the top of it. So you're getting a lot of ventilation. That's a nice little mesh. When that extends up, you'll be able to even get more ventilation inside. So there we go. This was just a very quick unboxing video of the Evolv Shift kit. Evolv Shift XT kit, I should say. So we'll get everything built up, installed, get it powered up, and then we'll go for it with the next video. So as always, thanks for viewing, and please remember to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you all later. Be safe. Peace. So after thinking about it, I'm not even going to bother with the air cooling. I'm just going to install the Fantex all-in-one unit. So we got the Glacier 1240. So we're just going to install that inside the Shift. And then after that, get everything booted up and everything else. So let's just open this up right quick. Open this box. Okay, very snug fit. Alrighty. Welcome sign. Thank you. Okay, cool. And we have some instructions. have the cap kit that sticks on by magnets. Whole bunch of different brackets, mounting brackets and such. Oh, hey, they give you, they actually started including the 1700 inside there. I know some people who got the earlier models, they had to call up to actually get this bracket because they wanted it for like their testing and stuff like that. I'm not using this one because remember, this is a build that is a replacement, or I should say upgrade for a Type X3, so there's no need to go all out with a 12900K. So I'm just going to use the other CPU that we mentioned, and that's still going to be stronger than the stock hardware that's in the Type X3, Type X4 arcade machine. Nice fan. Got another one. Okay. Okay, these are, I think they call these the halos to go around it. So we got 2 of those. Nice. All right. Looks like the adapter, the power adapters and such. Yep. Okay. And then we get to the main attraction. Which is the all-in-one unit itself. Nice. Okay. And then you have your power for the pump right there. Okay, so it looks like everything is here inside the kit, nice and well. I don't see any damage or anything. Look at those fins, let's see. Fins look good, nothing's crushed or anything like that. Take a look at the other side. One has a slight bend in it, but not bad. Okay, all right. So, this is the Glacier 1 kit for Fantex. So we will get this up and installed in the shift, and we'll be back in a flash. All right, everyone, we got everything built up inside the shift case. It took a little longer than I anticipated. It seems like in these smaller cases, it takes more effort to do it than the larger ones. But either way, we got everything installed, all in one. Cooler, everything fit nice and neat. Very happy with the build. So let's get it booted up, and let's get into that new version of that multi game. I know that's what a lot of you guys came for, so here we go. Hey everyone, so we got the Evolv Shift all hooked up, nice and running. Very happy with everything else, how it turned out. Nice, compact. We got it hooked up to the arcade cap here. So what we're gonna do is get it hooked up, turn out the light, let you see the boot sequence. So this is a variation of the Artax Multi. I've done a little bit of a modifications to it. So like the intro screen and stuff like that. Nothing heavy. So I'm calling this version 7. Nothing official, but alright, so what we'll do is just go through the menu, show you all the games that's on here, and at the end we'll just start one up. So let's just get started. So first up, we got this new section called PC Game. So you got 35 games over here. Some King of Fighters. The newest King of Fighters that just came out, Mortal Kombat. MVC, some Resident Evil games, Tomb Raider games, Samurai Showdown, Streets of Rage, some other games, platforming games, Street Fighter 5, Soul Calibur, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 4, Ultimate. So that's DOA 5. You also have DOA 6. This version of DOA 6 is for adults, just for anybody who gets this multi. They did some other stuff, so you probably won't have your kids playing it, but that's what's on the PC version of it. I'll show you the arcade version of it a little bit. So that's God of War, Fist, Injustice, Injustice 2, Jets and Guns, KOR 898, final version. Then we're back around. Alright, so that's PC games. Then you got this new section here for arcade games right here. So we got several games that were not on V4. Virtua Fighter Esports, that's new. Cotton. This is DOA 6, the arcade version, so there's no mods on this one right here, just the pure arcade version of it. Guilty Gear Strive. House of the Dead. Third. What was that? Yeah. Division 2 of Guilty Gear. And then we're back to that. Alright. So the next section, we still got all of the Type X original games, so nothing is missing off of here. All of the games we had before. I don't think there's any new additions here. Type X2 games. I want to say it's only a few new games here. Okay, and then Type X3 games, so I want to say all of these games were on version 4 of the multi. ES3 games. I don't remember if this one was on there. All these other ones were on version 4. Alright, for the ring, all of these were on there before. Alright, so now you have a Lindbergh section. Before you had to actually add this manually. To version 4, the games were there, but you had to add it manually. Okay. Driving, these are all on V4. Except for this one, Grid is a new one. Okay, Thomas Wheel Games. I want to say most, if not all of these games were already here. On V4, I should say. Okay, now you get to the Naomi games. So now all of the Naomi games are here now. Okay, now we have a Naomi 2 game section. Okay, Neo-geo, all of the Neo-geo games that were here before are still here, so that's still the full collection of the Neo-geo games. Okay, CPS 1 games, all of these are still here. I don't think it made any changes or here. CPS 2 games, same thing, full collection that we had before. Alright, CPS 3. Not seeing anything new here. IGS. So a few new IGS games. So the Gladiator, that's new. I don't remember if this one is there on version 4 or not. Okay. Cave games, all of those games that you had before still here. F3 games, all of those are still here. No, I can't. I don't know if there's any new additions here. That seems new. Okay, sports games, all of the games are still here. Nothing's changed here. Same thing for the fighting. One new addition here. Bloody Roar 2 is now here. Okay. The basic shoot 'em up section. So a lot of new games are added here. And don't forget, for a lot of the vertical games, you can take your monitor and go into settings, the software settings, and actually have the game play in the right orientation. So you can play it the way you want to. Okay, then you got platforming games. Beat 'em ups. And finally some light gun games. And that's the last section. So I'm just gonna go all the way back and we're just going to start up this one. So all of these games are on a single 2 terabyte hard drive. So I will figure out how to, because when you look at it, the data is on multi partitions on a single drive. So once I figure out how to make an image, I'll make an image and throw it up there. For anybody who is a subscriber can get it for free, whatever. But I have to figure out how to do it. Anyway, start the game. So there you go. Load up fine, no big. I haven't found any games that had an issue loading up, so they all load up fine. Keep in mind, I am running off of this new system that I built, and it's stronger than any of the basic components that you find in a Type X3. The GPU is the same GPU that's in the Sega All system, so that's a 1070 inside there. I just actually literally took it out of one of my All systems and put it in there. So that's the 1070 that we talked about there that's powering it. And this is, the scale is perfectly fine if you want to take it to your HD TV and have it running at 1080p or whatever else. This arcade monitor here on this one is a 720p. That's what's on inside this NOR cabinet. But anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to put a comment on the video. I will respond as soon as I can. As always, I hope everybody's safe out there. And please remember to like and subscribe. And I will talk to everyone later. Peace, guys.